we see a squad from the Big 12, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Buffaloes will kick it away to start us off. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So the Arizona Wildcats offense will start this game off with the football. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Now the play fake. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I wonder about that play call on 3rd and long, maybe just trying to get themselves a little bit more real estate, but it didn't fool the defense. They create another negative play now deep in the opponent's territory. The defense has just been dominant on this drive.
Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense will go to work for the first time today. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, people.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So, mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
The short hands, it's Gibson. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks in the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Looking to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now on 2nd and goal. Motion from the back. Gets it to the back. Touchdown, Bucks! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And I think he does a really good job here. Dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide, dump it to your playmaker. The running back takes the football, he does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting box, and they need to get something together with this possession. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, you're seeing a complete effort right now by this football team. Their offense has been doing their part, scoring points. They've got a big lead, and the defense right now is just shutting the opponent out. So good against the run and so athletic, and they have the ability to rush the passer. As you saw right there, getting the sack. We're only in the 1st quarter, but they're right now winning this game in all 3 phases.
Arizona runs out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Lewis to throw. Quickly complete. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. And the Buffaloes racing to the line in a hurry-up. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that one.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Off play action. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Taking it the other way. Stopped right at the 40-yard line, and this defense celebrating the turnover. Lewis wants to pass. Fires to the right. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Caught in the backfield, it's Gould. There he goes. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. New set of downs after the completion. They'll run it from the gun. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Guys, Colorado has the lead here, and they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats.
14, Arizona, 0.
Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. They've got a first down here to open the period. Rides to back and leaves it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Starting to feel a little pressure. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Using the quick game. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Leaves it with the running back. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Buffaloes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Right through his hands, incomplete. I think he knew he had a chance for a big play, but it'll be 2nd down. Play number 9 on this drive. Pushes toward the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffaloes! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty.
Set to kick off.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Motion from the wideout. starts a drive trying to go up top. Extending the play. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Right on the money. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage. You're trying to defend a slant route. You've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You'll allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to funnel the receiver to the boundary. You just cannot let the receiver beat you to the inside.
This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see.
Ineligible
It's about. They'll decline. Penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Here's the handoff. Oh, better look out. He has the first and still on his feet. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Now they'll run it to the right here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Lewis to throw. Takes his shot. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a 1st down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the back. This one's complete. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Under fire. Unleashes one. Complete to the left. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The Buffaloes look to keep this drive humming. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado!
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run.
Turning it on! Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. Lining up from the 34 on first down. They'll leave it with him. Creates a little space.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run so far. And this is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that to get this offense going if they're going to win this game.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Martin. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The Wildcats come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They turn to the passing game on third and short. Fakes to grab. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. 1st and goal. From the gun. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Blackburn. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Well, let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about. Until that play right there, they finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
Getting set for the point after. The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Boulder. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to the guys more than a mile above sea level at Folsom Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Arizona is set to start this second half. They'll kick it off. on the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Lewis wants to pass. Got it behind the line. It's cool. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Such great awareness along the sideline and the ability to get that foot down for the catch. If you consider the swing pass an extension of the running game, well, they shut down the run and the swing on that one.
No doubt. Locked them down. Great job seeing it right away. Eyes on the running back. As soon as they threw it, multiple guys breaking on the football, getting to him, not letting him do any damage after the catch.
Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Tosses it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. Running into the open space. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Buffaloes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. The give on the option. And nowhere to go this time, and he couldn't follow up the big run with another. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quarterback moving. He's got some space. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks.
And I really like the job by this offense because, listen, you've got the lead. Be smart with the football. You drop back, it's a scramble. The quarterback pulls it down, makes the play. Nice job. This is how you play with the lead. Take what the defense gives you and don't make mistakes.
That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Gets it out fast. Touchdown, Bucks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Akron is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Buffalo. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the returner will be knocked down. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. The give to the back. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back in the 16.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Release to the back. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Arizona runs out the punt team. Just needs a crack to get a return. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Wide receiver going in motion. Lewis to throw. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack.
Fires toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and goal. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Touchdown, Buffaloes! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. There's no... How to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. From the gun to give, looking for room. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good.
He lofts one down the sideline. Snags it on the right. They make the stop, but this junior loves to show off his arm strength, and he did it there. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he can't pull the trigger, and that will be the final play of the third quarter. We wrap it up with a sack. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Ford. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Rushes on him. Makes the catch. It's Harrell. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Arizona moving the ball quickly down the field. On the run, it's Vincent. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. He'll pull it down. Short gain on the play before he slides.
Nice job by the defense getting after the QB. He's trying to scramble around. He's trying to go get that first with his legs, but he's not able to do it because of the speed on defense.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's batted away, and the fourth down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. It'll be third and long. Looking for a crease to the left. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down.
Now, a fourth down.
Has to get there to move the sticks. Gets away from one. He's got space. Offense on. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
Yeah, nice job by the running back. I like he understood that it was 4th and 1. I got to get that first down. And how about the blocking up front, creating a hole, creating some space. Not only did he get the first down, makes the big play, sparks this offense.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Lewis wants to pass. He'll throw it. That's reeled in. It's Gibson. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. The Buffaloes with the 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Caught behind the line. It's Miller. Touchdown, Colorado! And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the left. Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. With the catch, it's Kelly. Ripping through the defense. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Got a man. It's Thompson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Line getting set on 2nd down. The give. Shakes off the defender. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They just needed it. Instead, they lost 3 feet. What a play by the defense. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. A penalty marker is down, and this is on the defense. The offense is going to have a choice to make. Do you dare take the points off the board and go for the touchdown? The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Lewis to throw. Fires downfield. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Floating away. He'll try to do it himself. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. And the Buffaloes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Fires to the big fella. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. There he goes. The tag. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they just keep... On the points, we've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And he makes the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
14.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. He wants a big play here late. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And after this play, the cake will be baked. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. They make the stop, but that's going to do it here as time has expired, and that'll just serve to pad the stats. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible.